It's July 8, 2026. July 8, 2026. I'm Ollie Sketches 2 on Twitter X, Ollie Sketches Tonight on Instagram, Ollie Sketches Tonight Studio on YouTube, Ollie Sketches Tonight on TikTok. I'm in Elizabeth, New Jersey, United States, in front of the sign of Chris Bowich for the bus stop for seniors. And I want to say that Egypt won the FIFA World Cup game against Argentina yesterday. They won that game. Egypt gifted America the best soccer skills we have ever seen at a FIFA World Cup. A combination of fast passes, small touches, and fast players totally defeated the defenders and the goalie of Argentina. Yes, it is true the complaints Egyptian players have been saying. Argentina has been cheating, and it's all to benefit Argentina only. And I have the proof. It's true, the State Department Secretary Marco Rubio, who was the Senator of Florida and Intelligence Committee Vice Chair of Chairman Matt Warner in Florida. There's the Major League Soccer team, Inter Miami CF, of Argentina, Lionel Messi. In 2025, President Donald Trump and the State Department gave Argentina, in October, $40 billion. $40 billion. From that $40 billion, there's a percentage that went straight to Inter Miami CF owners Jorge Mas and son Michael Mas. I say this because there is an increment in the bank account, according to Forbes, of Jorge Mas, the owner of Inter Miami CF. From October 2025, where it was at $3.1 billion, all the way to today, where it's at $5 billion. The account of Michael Mas increased humongously since President Donald Trump and State Department Secretary Marco Rubio gave $40 billion to Argentina. By the way, Michael Mas, the son of Jorge Mas, who owns Inter Miami CF, the team of Lionel Messi, never participated on the campaign, the political campaign of Marco Rubio. Never made a speech for Team Marco, not even the father, Jorge Mas, which means we're talking about a bribery situation, a bribery case, a corruption case, and acting as a foreign agent case, because this is not a case of boyfriend and girlfriend, Michael Mas and Amanda Rubio. This is not the case, because if the person coming into the house, Michael Mas, if the person coming into the house of the powerful Senator of Florida, Intelligence Committee Vice Chair, does not participate in the political campaigns in 2022, or the senator that was running for a third term against Congresswoman Valdez, we're talking about a bribery situation, because they kept everything in secret. Inter Miami CF owner Jorge Mas and Michael Mas in secret, so much that Michael Mas has never spoken words. All we have seen is picture of Amanda Rubio, the daughter, the oldest daughter of the State Department Secretary Michael Rubio, drinking alcohol irresponsibly everywhere on Instagram. I have the facts. In America, under the USA Constitution, what you write counts. In America, the USA Constitution, what you say with your mouth, it counts. In America, I'm in front of the mayor of Elizabeth, Chris Bowich. I need to be heard by FIFA World Cup. I need to be heard by Elon Musk. I need to be heard because I used to be the boss boy of an Egyptian restaurant in 2016 called Cromwell Diner in Cromwell, Connecticut. We, as a team in Cromwell, Connecticut, used to serve to hundreds and hundreds of military people that would come fully in uniform. This Egyptian restaurant, Cromwell Diner, hired Mexican cooks, Mexican dishwasher, Mexican busboy, Puerto Rican busboy, Dominican-born American Oliver Pichadas Paya. Also, American waitresses and a Mexican waiter. I do remember my manager from Egypt, Noah. Noah will clean everything, even on the top of the column. Noah, an Egyptian manager in Cromwell, Connecticut, will clean every spot for the military, for the USA military, Army, Navy, Marines, and Air Force. That's how Egyptian owners of restaurants are. They don't like bacteria. They don't like bacteria. They don't like germs when it comes to restaurants. They respect the customer. Noah made sure everything was clean in Cromwell Diner. Noah, I remember her. I remember Noah. Which means Egyptians did not allow this virus to happen. Did not want it for this coronavirus to happen. It was actually the Argentinian one, Javier Milei, who said it loud in 2024 in front of the senator at the time, Intelligence Committee Vice Chair at the time, Marco Rubio. What did Javier Milei, president of Argentina, said before getting $40 billion a year after? He said, Javier Milei is contaminating the entire universe with the virus. This is outrageous, the way Marco Rubio has treated Egyptians that give America, United States, the best soccer skills we have ever seen. Fast passes, small touches, fast players running to score some goals. For America's entertainment, for Egypt, for fair game, fair play, and no racism. Racism and discrimination has been happening, and I have the proof over and over and over again. There's white supremacy happening. There's white supremacy happening. And even the cabinet of President Donald Trump, there's only one African American. Everybody else is white. Only one African American in the Department of Housing. Only one. There is white supremacy happening. And I bring the facts, I bring the proof, and I bring my face to the camera for my patron from Cromwell Diner, of course. He gave me an opportunity in 2016 where nobody wanted to give me an opportunity. It's a restaurant next to Walmart. It's a restaurant next to Walmart. Of course, I remember Noha. Of course, I do remember her. Egyptians are not to blame for this coronavirus because I saw it with my own eyes. Noha wanted the restaurant super clean for the military people that were coming. Noha, that was her name of my manager in Cromwell Diner where I was a busboy. I was a busboy. You could check my social security card. It said I was a busboy of Cromwell Diner. Noha was my manager. Noha. She would clean every column, every seat, everything. Make it perfect for the military that were gonna come fully in uniform. Oh yeah. We serve, the American people does serve the military. When is the USA Army, Navy, Marines, and Air Force gonna pay the American people back and making FIFA World Cup more fair? More fair. We don't want racism. We don't want discrimination. We don't want unfair technology that totally destroys soccer. Totally destroys it. Unfair technology, checking on a video. After 5 minutes, the umpire didn't whistle. The umpire didn't whistle for a foul. What is this? This is so unprofessional. This umpire that will let, there could be a case that he's wasting time. He's wasting time. You know, in soccer, a soccer player is not supposed to waste any time, not supposed to be on the floor for too long. But this umpire was wasting time if he just let the game play. He just let the players play, huh? You see, this umpire can have it both ways. Can have it both ways. Egypt score. Egypt score against Argentina. And Inter Miami CF, Jorge Mas got so upset Egypt scored just playing soccer. He cheated. Jorge Mas and Michael Mas, they called the State Department Secretary Marco Rubio, and Marco Rubio made some phone calls in the video room of this game, Argentina versus Egypt. I'm talking in front of my mayor. I'm an American citizen. I do watch the game, I do comment, and I do talk in soccer terms. Small touches, passing the ball, that's some skills. That's some good skills. Fast passes, that's some good skills. Fast runners, fast players, that's some good skills. It should have been rewarded with a win, with a victory. Egypt won the game. Egypt won the game. Egypt cares for employee rights. Egypt cares to make every restaurant clean, that we follow the law at Egyptian restaurants in America. In Cromwell, Connecticut, the laws are followed. Health department rules are followed in Cromwell, Connecticut. Cromwell Diner. Noha was my manager. She will make it clean, super clean restaurant. Noha, the best manager ever. For the military, when is the military gonna fight back for American soccer? And even the American soccer players got an Argentinian manager. When are people gonna wake up? When are people gonna wake up in America? Huh? When are people gonna wake up? Are we stupid? Argentinian manager, of course, is gonna lose on purpose. Hello? Of course, he's gonna lose on purpose, the Argentinian manager. They got $40 billion. You think he cares about his next position as a manager? Of course not. Out of $40 billion, a lot of people are getting paid. It's called bribery. When there's no boyfriend and girlfriend, there's no marriage, there's no baby, Marco Rubio and Amanda Rubio committed bribery, corruption, acting as a foreign agent, because Michael Mas never participated on Team Marco. This is the American way. If politicians don't do it the American way, then it's illegal. It's illegal to have a business partner called Jorge Mas and Michael Mas, who are $5 billion owners of a Florida soccer team. It's illegal. And I say it like it is without fear. What people gonna say? What people gonna say? So what? I say it like it is because I used to play soccer. And one of my favorite things to watch every 4 years, FIFA World Cup. I say it like it is. I say it like a man. From Elizabeth, New Jersey. In front of Chris Baldwin sign. Hoorah!